Alright, you guys loved my tire video the other day, and I have a plethora of tires to do today, so I figured maybe I'll record a couple because you guys like them. So this one we are just doing a complete tire swap, and then I have, I think, another set that are getting swapped, and then I have a set that are getting tubed. So a little bit of everything today, and I'll try to record a little bit of each of them. So this one, we're just going to get started. Pull our valve stem. You never want to work on an inflated tire, so always pull your little valve stem out. Make sure there's no air in the tire itself. And then just like last time, we're just going to break our beads so we can get this tire right off. Oh, we got to adjust this because we had a big old tire on there last one. Last ones we did were those Skag tires. So I get a lot of questions about what's it called? What am I talking about? The slime stuff, the Fix-A-Flat. I don't know if you just noticed, but when I popped that tire, it kind of, I don't want to say exploded, but there was some air that came out. Now when you fill a tire full of Fix-A-Flat and then you end up bringing it to the repair guy, well, I don't know if you ever watched Nickelodeon, but when that slime goes pop, guess where it ends up? On the guy repairing its face. And then it's a nightmare to clean because it just sticks to everything. So it just stays inside the tire. That's pretty much why I don't really care for it. And you won't ever really catch me using it either. Maybe if I had like an emergency, but if you ever see the inside of a tire after Fix-A-Flat's been in it, it's brutal. There we go. All right. Look at that. There's a plug in there. 2 plugs in there. 4 plugs in there. This guy's plugged the crap out of that tire. Brand new, freshy fresh. Beautiful. Boom shakalaka. All right. Now we go fill it up. All right, so if you ever have a tire that's hard to get on, you can leave your valve stem or your valve core out, but just make sure you put it back in if you're going to be filling the tire, because otherwise, as soon as you take this guy off, all the air is just going to come right back out. One, two. So this is a lawn tractor tire, and I run 10 pounds in these. So right at 10 pounds, she's good to go. Brand new tire. All right, so a little trick of the trade. These tires aren't taking air just because of the bead. So Obviously you can use some sort of flammable, like starting fluid and a torch. That works. A little dangerous, can be a little scary at times, especially now with these rims. They're actually like a plastic material. I definitely don't want to be doing that. These things were really fun to mount, especially because they're going on a pretty nice boat dolly thing, and we didn't want to scratch them up at all. So that was interesting. But take yourself to the ratchet strap, wrap it around the center of the tire. I know I've mentioned this in videos before. And then try to give it air. Might have to tighten up on it a couple times. Tighten up a little more. And there you go, you can see it's taking air. Once you get it to pop a little bit open, get your ratchet strap off, or else your ratchet strap's gonna go flying. There you go. Quick little tip. It works pretty much every time. Need to add a little more air to get this side to pop. There we go. Scared me a little bit. But that's it. Ratchet straps are a huge help when it comes to mounting tires that don't want to take air. So like I said, right around the center of the rim of the tire, tighten her down. And then as soon as you see it start popping up like that, you want to get rid of the ratchet strap. Had a little ratchet strap malfunction over here. See if we can still get it. Beauty. So you definitely don't want to leave this on too long, or this will get tight and it could pop and scare you. That's it. And well, that's it for the video. We were going to do tubes on these tires, but it just ended up being the valve stems were just loose. So we ended up just putting new valve cores in them, so that way they're good to go, no questions asked. Sometimes it's good to check too, is if you ever have a leaky tire, just check your valve core. A lot of the times those will come loose, or they'll actually leak. So you could try switching those out before worrying about putting a new tire on. But appreciate you guys watching. A little bit of a tire video today. And yeah, that's it. We're gonna get rocking and rolling on the next job. See ya.